Hello, Dice fans. Welcome to the White Room for Me versus Me Yahtzee. That's right, self-playing Yahtzee action, potentially at its finest. We're here to find out which me is the best me at playing Yahtzee. Is it me 1? Is it me 2? Is it another me that only really joins in with other styles of games? Only time will tell. Currently, it's me 1 with 79 victories. Me 2, sitting pretty with 63 and one draw between the two of them. How nice is that? Today we're having a dice refresh. I've got 3 of each colour because we choose from 2 of each usually. And so I've had another one. And it's becoming harder and harder, even though I'm not losing dice, to choose the right colours. Like this is the other red that I had available to me today. Can you see the difference? This is where the standards, that's the beep to tell you the standards. The standards at the Tiger Factory just went down the pan. And that's why I can no longer buy authentic dice. Well, these are what we're choosing from. We've got all the yellows. Now, I thought we'd have more yellows because then we could see more fail. That's the plan. Biggest numbers will go through of each colour, obviously. I should have bit by bit, but here we are. Okay, we're looking at blues here. We've got the 6 and the 3. The little one there can go away. The greens, we've got the 6 and the 5. The 4 can go. Purples, we're looking at 3 and 2. They're presenting themselves quite low. 4 and 3 for the reds. That one can go there. The 6, the classic light blue. Want a little playoff. And this one gets into the equation. And which of these? It'll be the lowest number goes through. And it'll be this one with a 1. Any funny markings? Bit of a blip on the 6. And the Duffy. It's missing the 4. Look at that. Just a little kick in the teeth. But all dice are welcome here in the White Room. Especially yellow ones. With these, I'm going to roll these now. No one's getting eliminated. Well, they are getting eliminated. It didn't seem like that. No one's getting eliminated here, but the biggest numbers will go through. They're the ones we're choosing to play with us. Biggest numbers. We've got a 6, a 6, a 5 and a 5. Then we're looking at 4s. Those are 4s. That's a 2. Yellow vision. These guys can sit. You can get out of here. And one of these is going through. Will it be another purple or will it be the red? To finish off this beautiful selection of colours. It's the red. Lovely stuff. Look at that for a selection. Green, light blue, lighter blue, blue, darker blue, just blue, purple and red. They're the amigos today. On the left, the assignment for him is to go first today. Me 1 will be starting things off. Me 2 will be trying to be finishing with a buying. That's just the way it goes. Me 1, you won the last game. You're in a weird little state at the moment where you're not really holding a winning streak together. You got 3 in a row. 3 in a row before that. Time before that, 3 in a row. So you're knocking 3 in a row together quite nicely. But other than that, as I just moved my chair, other than that, you're consistently inconsistent. Let's just say that. That's all I'm saying. Me too. Yeah, I'm coming into this. I've been inconsistent as well because I'm just threading together 2 victories and then a whole bunch of losses and 1. I want to get another run going. I want to catch him up because he's getting close to 80 and that's not good for me and it's not good for any of you either. I'm not sure why it's not good for you, but I just don't feel it's good for our health. Okay, our health should be okay. Me 1 is starting first. Let's just get down to action. Me 1, over to you. And a lovely push-up top to start us off with. He gets a 1, a 2, a 3. He's going to go for a straight here immediately. Gets a 3 and a 6. And a 3 and a 6. They return. He's using that 1 to his advantage. It's one-on-ones to start things off. For the 1, me 1. Me 2. Screwdriver start off. Beautiful stuff. Big numbers. Just keeps the 5s. Pushes up top with a bit of style. A couple of 6s. He's keeping those. That's a 6. And final roll. It's a 2, and he's putting that on chance. He is starting his day off with a chance. 12, 10, 22, 23, 24. 24 on chance. Weird start here. They've gone polar ends. Polar ends? Yeah, why not? They've gone opposites to each other. Me 1. 1, 1, 6, 6. He's got the making for a full house, but he doesn't quite have the equity to fall back on. He's going to keep the 6s. He's already got rid of the 1s. Final roll, gets a 6 and a 5. That's beautiful. Does he go 4 of a kind here, or does he put it on there and not lose out on the bonus? He's going to go for the bonus. 6, 12, 18, 24, 24 points there for the 1. Me 1. Me 2 walks the dog, gets a couple of 2s, a couple of 3s. He's keeping those 3s. The 2s return and the 6. And on that final roll, he gets another 3. 3, 6, 9. 9 on 3s for Me 2. Third round here at the White Room. Me 1 wants to put something on that bottom section, but he gets a 3, a 3, and he's going to go with it. A 5, and a 1. Is he going to go for the full house? It's not really giving itself to that right now. He's trying to play smart. Gets another 3, 3, 6, 9, and we're seeing a duo of 9s on this 3 section up top. Me 2 with a dropout. Gets 3 6s, the number of the beast. Second roll for him. A 3 and a 2. Final roll. Gets a 3 and a 1. 6, 12, 18, 19, 21. 6, 12, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 23 on 3 of a kind. That's the way he's playing this. He's not ignoring those 4s, and he thinks he can get more. That's why he's doing what he's doing. Me 1. Beautiful roll up. Leaves the hands quite high. A 3, a 3, a 4 and a 4, but he does have a 2, 3, 4, and he's going to go for the straight. Needs either a 1 or a 5. Gets the 1. Needs a 5 here. Oh, gets the 4. Small straight, 30 points. The lesser of the 2, however, it is 30. Big boy points. Here to be scored. Me 2 with another dropout. Not much of an explosion of the dice. They all seem to hit in their own range, and that's a shame for him. He does quite like when they go kaboom. But he's got a 2, 3, 4, 5. On the initial roll, he's using the light... he's going for the green. The light green, it's just green, isn't it? It's green, he's using the green. He wants the 1 or the 6. He's got 2 rolls to do so, and the 1 seals the deal for the 2-time Jingle Cup champion. 40 schmackaroos down there for him. Me 1 rolls west. Spinny 3. That's a sign. But he's already used his 3s. He's got the 5 there. He could try and launch some kind of attack with 3s, but that's me 2 behaviour. 3, 4, 5. 2 and a 6. He gets the 2 and the 1. Beautiful stuff. The straightest player in the game shows once again why he has that moniker of the straightest player in the game. Me 2 walks the dog. Bit of a change up there, but he gets 3 4s from that. He's happy with the 4s. Rolls again, a 2 and a 6. Pushes out, big spins, 2, 3, and a trifecta of 4s, 4, 8, 12, 12 on 4s for the 2-time Jingle Cup champion. Me 1 rolls south, he's gone north, west, south. He's making his way around the compass. We like to see it. He's got a 4, 5, 6 there, doesn't need the straights, keeping those 4s to one side. The push-up, there's a bit of knockage. We don't like the knockage. He's keeping the 5, the 5. Final roll. Gets the 3. Disappointing, but he's going to use his chance. That's 10. That's 8. 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 points on chance. It's the lower end of that 20. Still getting over the 20 mark, but we like to see higher. We really do. Me 2 with a dropout. A bit more of a fluster there, and he's got all 5s. Bar 1, the 3. The 3 is the thorn in the side today. I don't know if you can feel that either, but... Needs a 5, gets a 6. Needs a 5, gets the 5. Yahtzee time here in the White Room. Come on, baby. And this is very bright in colour. Look at that shade of pink. 50 points. One of the popper things hit the ceiling and is just gone. Maybe it was a picture. We'll never know because I'll never find it again. It's hidden deep in the depths of the White Room. Nope. Oh, well, that's a shame. 50 points for me 2. Blistering stuff. Me 1. What's he going to come back with? Needs the full house. Gets a 5, a 5, a 4 and a 6. He's keeping those 5s. 5s are warming up. Another 5 needed. And oh, look at this. Beautiful. He does have a full house, but that as a 3 of a kind is the thing of dreams. 6, 12, 18, plus the 10. When you add those up together, you get yourself 28 points. That's positioning himself in a very strong place on that bottom section. The Yahtzee still to be had. The full house. Will that be the Achilles heel for either of these competitors? Both of the me's. Me 2 with another dropout. Did him well before and it's done him well again. Couple of 2s. Still needs that small straight. Don't forget it. And he's got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't forget it, actually. Thank you very much. 30 points for him. Guaranteed. That's his quote. Just there. Me one wants 2s. The full house. 4s and 5s. He's got a couple of 2s. Yeah, work with those. A 4 and a 4. And there's a full house of brewing. Come on, 2 or 4. And he gets the 1. And he's going to put that on 2s. 2, 4. He's got the padding there. It's nice to have the padding. If you eat away at the padding, you end up with nothing. You're sleeping on you got no pillow at all. Me too wants the full house, wants the 5s, the 6s, the 2s, or the 1s. And he gets a couple of 1s. And he's got a couple of 4s. This is the perfect positioning for this full house. Me one was in this position earlier, but he couldn't go for it because he'd already used those 1s. He's got 2 attempts now to get either a 4 or 1. If he doesn't get it, he can still put 2 of these little pips here on that bad boy. That's where we're at. Roll 1, gets the 5. That's that plus that. We don't want that at all. Second roll, gets the 1. And the 4-time Grand Slam champion gets 25 points. He won the most likely to get full house in the National Dice Awards in 2023. And he's just proven again today that he's willing to do it. To get 2 of one and 3 of the other. Me one after the full house as well. The 4s and the 5s. And he's got an other kind. He gets a couple of 5s. He can work with those. I've said that last time. I'll say it again. You get 2 more 5s. The 3 appears. Final roll for him. That is a 3. 5, 10, 15, 20. That is a big, big, heavy section. It doesn't have to be big to be heavy, but these are big and they're heavy. Weighing this whole board down. Me too. 5s are hot, by the way. 5s are hot. 5s are hot. 5s are hot. Me too, looking for 5s, 6s, the 4 of a kind, and the 1s and 2s, baby. He drops them. He gets a couple of 1s, a couple of 2s. He's keeping those 2s. Pushes up nice and hard up top. And once more, there's a little slow before there. And he's putting 1-on-1s. He wants every point possible. And that's going to get him the best case scenario. Me one has the Yahtzee, the 4 of a kind, the full house, and the 4s. Has 4s, keeps 4s. Full house, scored 25 points there. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This bottom section from both players is looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. Me too. Screwdriver gets 3 6s from that. Oh boy, the number of the beast. Second roll, gets a 2 and a 2. Final roll. Oh, I saw the 6 for a second, and the dreaded springboard has launched the 2 towards me. 6, 12, 18. 18 on 6s, and he needs a lot of 5s, I believe. Me one. 4s, 4 of a kind. All the Yahtzee. A couple of 6s. For the 4 of a kind. Why not? Gets another one. He needs another 6 here to get this 4 of a kind. It's dangerous. Playing a dangerous game. That is a 2. He didn't get it. The 4 of a kind has been crossed off. If he'd have got that with 6s, though, that would have been big points. 6, 12, 18, 24 at least. 25 at least, really, isn't it? Me too. Drops out. Has 2 2s. Does need 2s. 3, 4 and a 1. Another roll. Gets a couple of 1s and a 6. And that's not helping his cause at all. 4 there. He's going to hope for an absolute wealth of 5s. Me once looking for Yahtzee or 4s. And he's got a couple of 5s, so that's not great. He's got to go for the full re-roll. Full re-roll. Give him some 4s. He's got a single 4. Final roll. And more appear. Beautiful stuff. He's got faith. Faith, the faith, the faith. 4, 8, 12. And me one finishes his top section with a 12. He's got 1 more go left, and the Yahtzee is calling it. It's scratching. Please. Me, please. Me too. Penultimate round. Needs 5s here. All the other kind. And he's got a bunch of 3s. He's going to hunt these 3s down. He's got a 4. Wants 1 more 3. He doesn't get any more 3s. He's gutted by that. He really is. Oh, that hurt. Me 1. Down to the Yats. 5s were hot. 3s have been poking their nose about a bit. What kind of roll are we going to see from him? He plays it small. He plays it low and smart. 6s. He gets most of his Yahtzees from the 6s. A couple of 4s up here. Final roll. Another 6. That equals 6. It doesn't matter. Matters not. Little cross. Let's see if you can... Oh, I'm not going to fancy that into anything. Cross there for him. Me 2 is looking for 5s. And boy, oh boy, does he need some big 5s. He's got a single 5. He's got 2 more 5s. Final roll for him. It's a 6 and a 4. 5, 10, 15. Well, 5, 10, 15. 15 up top for me 2. Good game. Little touch. Not much in the way of a handshake. There's obviously animosity still. Little roll up top. Got a couple of 5s there as well. End of the game. We're going to add these up now using the Wazamataz counting device. Part of the Ferns brand. The big display means you can see things easier. You can zoom in. 0, 1, plus 4, plus 9, plus 12, plus 20, plus 24. My oh my, he is on 70 points. That's a wonderful top section. Round of applause for him. He gets 35 bonus points up top. That plus that, we know from this, is 105. A beautiful top section. Good stuff. Me 2. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 12 plus 15 plus 18 equals 59. Wynham, he didn't quite get them. Didn't get the bonus, and that's a shame because now he's just on 59. The difference is incredible. Down at the bottom, though, where we all know the magic happens, the bottom section down below. 28 for me 1 plus 25 plus 30 plus 40 plus 21 points that he scored on chance during this game. That equals 144 points. Me 2 at the bottom. He scored 23. Then he scored 25. Then 30. Then 40. Then 50 for the... Then 24. And that's 192. That's right. 192 at the bottom. I almost feel like that's wrong, but I'm trusting it. He always does this, doesn't he? It's a Me Too bias. Anyway, anti-Me Too bias. Me 1. We're going to add your top score to your bottom score. That will give us the grand total. Then we'll do the same for Me 2. Then by looking at those 2 digits, we will have the answer for today, and we'll know which me is the best me at playing Yahtzee on this date. Match 144. 105 plus 144 equals 249. A beautiful score. That's a really nice score for them, really. Above average. B2, 59 plus 192 equals 251. And by the skin of his teeth, my teethy teeth, the skin of my chinny chin chin, he has scored a victory. The Yahtzee old lady, look, she gave him that, and it was worth it. Big W there, 64 points. And Me Too, I didn't say that. Did you notice that? Because I usually do that and then I kind of big him up. I didn't today. I'm doing it now, but 64 victories for Me Too. Congratulations. That was tough cookie. That was a good battle. Yeah, it was a good match. I got the Yahtzee, which of course is always an uplifter. Not being able to get many more 5s is a shame. I really would have loved some 4 of a kind. Blooming loved them. Even if they were just 2s or something. That would have been good to see. He kept that Yahtzee a whole lot longer than I thought. But, why wouldn't he? He got the bonus. He got a huge top section. He chipped away everything else. So, yeah, good on him. Good on him for keeping that Yahtzee open. Maybe it would have been different if I hadn't had mine. Maybe 4 of a kind would have been a position for him. But, yeah, I'm happy with the way things have gone. Hopefully I can get to 65. I'm on a 1-game winning streak right now, and I'll just hope to keep it going, keep it moving, baby. Me 1, yeah, good match. Congratulations to him. It was a fine effort. The Yahtzee did me in. He got the Yahtzee, I didn't, but there's still 2 points in it, 3 points in it, 2 points in it. 50, 51. 2 points in it. I was right the first time. Yeah, so, you know, even with his lovely Yahtzee, he's still only 2 points ahead. Could you imagine if he didn't get that? He'd have been, you know, 50 plus the 2, take, you know, do all that stuff. It'd have been that many away. So, yeah, I'm going to come back better next time. I mean, he's punching above his weight. His average is 218, you know. So 251 for him is a holiday. It's a little treat from the dice gods. But I'm going to come in better, more humble, I hope. And I'll do well. Okay, that's the end of this match. I'm going to roll these dice down and see if I can myself get a Yahtzee. I'm going to use 5s. I'm going to use the 5s. I didn't get one, but that's okay. Thank you for watching Me versus Me Yahtzee here, live in the White Room. Take care. Goodbye. See you later. Keep on rolling, baby.